Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here, and welcome to Everything Comics. And of course, this is another episode of What's in the Box. This is my series where I do my CGC unboxings. This will be the ninth episode, ninth time I've done this CGC unboxing. And I'm very excited for this one because I'm going to unbox the earliest issue of Daredevil that I have in my collection thus far. And I've been waiting a very long time for this particular comic. I mean, I bought this from That Old Comic Smell, good old Jeff, probably last, I want to say, August. And I didn't submit it until late September. And it finally just came back about a week ago. And so I've been kind of holding on to this, getting ready for this unboxing. Because I've been waiting a long time for it, and I'm really excited for it. So before we get into the unboxing and everything, let's just go ahead and acknowledge some people who are here in the chat, because we do have some people that are here, and I'm very much appreciative of them. And right off the bat, we have my good friend Travis, and he saw the description earlier. And Travis, thank you for showing up today. I really appreciate you. And then my good friend Brian, Comic Crazy, always a good time when he's here. Thank you for coming in, Brian. And we got Nick. How's it going, Nick? Station. Good to see you, my friend. Mars Comics, always good to have you in the chat. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. My good buddy Sam from Sam's Tangled Web, part of the Portland Comics crew. Good to see you, Sam. Mars says, Nick, Culture, Comic Station, Sam's Tangled. There we go. You're saying hi to everybody. Let's see. Sam says, I never get to hang out with Bob much these days. Sam, I hope when you say these days, you're referring to the pandemic. That's why we haven't hung out for a long time. I know things have opened back up, but we will get together soon, my friend. It has been way too long. My good friend Eric, the Rogue Trader, is there. How's it going, brother? Appreciate you being here. And then let's see who else we got. Everybody's saying hi. We got Ricky Spanish. How's it going, Ricky? Good to see you, my friend. And then we have Trade Paper Dad. How's it going, buddy? And Unruly Simeon's here. Always good to see you, Unruly. We got John's Comics with Kids. John, thank you for showing up tonight. And, man, so good to have you all here. Really appreciate you joining in tonight and supporting what's going on. Like I said, I'm really excited. So as you know, like I said, probably last August, I got a really good price on what is so far the earliest Daredevil book in my collection. So just to kind of give you a little bit of history, I used to collect comics, for years. And right at about 2000, I had to sell my comic collection. Some things in life come up, and I mean, just things that happen. And I think my comic collection at the time was appraised at $22,000, and I got pennies on the dollar for it. I think I sold the whole collection for $6,000. But at the time, we really needed the money. But since then, I had not dipped back into comic collecting because I was so I was pretty mad at the fact that I had to get rid of my comics, and I couldn't imagine having to go back and recollecting all those books. So I stayed away from it for years. And then, of course, as you know, in the last couple of years, I just couldn't stay away. And coming back to comics, I mean, I love it, y'all. So I went back into trying to get some of the grails that I definitely want back in my collection. But one of the things that was a mainstay of my original collection was I had every issue of Daredevil. And so that's kind of one of the things that I'm doing with my current collection. I am going back and I am trying to collect every issue from issue 1 on. And so last August, I got a message from Jeff, That Old Comic Smell. You know him as That Old Comic Smell. And he had a pretty good price for a Daredevil #2, which was encased in one of the old PGX slabs, one of the original ones, kind of like those clamshell plastic slabs. And it was 5.5 was the grade on it. And he gave me a really good price on it, so I snagged it up. And based upon what I was seeing inside of that slab, I figured I could probably get a better grade because it looked like it had not been pressed, and maybe could do with a little bit of cleaning. So that's what I did. I bought the book. I set out to basically send it into CGC. I sent the book to my good friend Eric Strebel, who is here in the chat, and he is a partner of the show. And I use his pressing and cleaning service. He has an awesome service, y'all. If you haven't checked out his website, I always leave a link down in the description for his service or his website. It's the roguetraderutah.com. Go check him out. He's got his pressing and cleaning service. He also has comics for sale, and he's a really awesome guy. But he's really meticulous when it comes to the pressing and cleaning service, and he works with you. He'll tell you what's going on with your comics. So I sent it off to Eric, and he basically told me what he could do with it, and we thought we might be able to get a higher grade than the 5.5. And so pressed and cleaned it, and we finally sent it in probably the end of September, and it took all the way until about a week ago to get this thing back. So I got that book and one other. I have the Flash 175 in here. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of the old Flash versus Superman races. That's another one of those that I avidly collect. I want to get all the races in the collection. I think I've got 2 left to get. But this is the second race that they ever did in comics, Flash number 175. This was a beautiful book. I'm hoping that I got a good grade on it because it really presents well. It only had one very small spine tick on it. The only issue with that book is that there was a subscription crease on it, and it was color breaking, but it was a very light crease. And I know at one time CGC basically didn't ding you for the subscription crease too much. So I'm hoping I got a good grade on that one. But if not, it's cool. It's my book. It's not leaving my collection. I love the Flash versus Superman races, and I'm happy with whatever grade I get on it. But it really did look like one of the better copies I'd seen in a long time. So who knows what I'll get on it. So before I get into actually opening it, let's see who else has joined here. We got Booty McNasties. I love the name. He says, my Cano interview was great. When is the next interview? Get Chip Zdarsky on. I'm working on it, buddy. I'm working on it. I've sent some emails. We'll see if I can get Chip on the show. Maybe I can even get him to do the interview like he did with Joe Quesada, where he's basically half naked in bed with the sheet up to his chin, and he did the whole interview right from there. He's a funny guy. But yeah, we'll see if we can get Chip Zdarsky. Let's see, anybody else here? We got people talking. John says, very exciting and fingers crossed. And then Nick says, I'm back. Let's see what's in the box. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into that. We got Bravo Delta here. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we got. And whatever book is on top, that's what we're starting with. So, but you guys kind of know what I got. As you can see, standard CGC package. I don't bust myself in the face with the box. And you got my trusty X-Acto knife, which is what I always used to open these with. Gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. Of course, you guys know I'm still after that Daredevil #1. That is on my list of top 10 grails. I will get that this year. That's my goal. If I can get that book this year, I'll be very happy. Let's see what we got here. So we got the old bubble wrap. And then we got the 2 cardboard slats, so we can't see what's going on there. Let's see here. All right, put this over here. Okay, so let's see what the first book is. We got, that's the Daredevil #2, y'all. Okay, so already right off the bat, I am like way surprised because it looks like it's got a purple label. So not expecting that. And so they must have found something on the book that they're gonna. So I'm gonna have to look at Grader's notes after this. But here it is. We got Daredevil #2. Just kind of show it there. Presents very well. It looks like a very nice copy. Like I said, when it was in that that PG, the original PGX clamshell, it was a 5.5. And of course, I don't know if you guys know the history or not, but those original clamshells, they said certified guaranteed something, and CGC went out and sued them, so they couldn't use that name anymore, and then they changed the name to PGX. And so anyways, it was one of those original clamshells. The clamshell was yellowing a little bit, and but based upon what we were seeing, definitely thought we could get a better grade. So let's see what we got here. All right, Eric, this is on you, man. Let's see. This is an advertisement for your service. Let's see if we can make it grow here really quickly. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Boom! Look at that. 6.0, baby. So we did get a better grade on it. Very happy about that. This is officially the oldest copy of Daredevil in my collection, issue #2. Very happy with that grade. So we did it. We got a 6.0. We got the grade to improve from a 5.5. Very awesome. Very happy with that. So just in a minute here, I think what I'm going to do before I end the show, I'm going to look up on CGC and look up the grader notes and find out why it's a purple label, or maybe even it shows right here. What did they find? Let's see. Doesn't say. Okay, he says right here, restoration. So it says that it includes a small amount of color touch on the cover. So that is something that the original grading company did not find. I know that Eric didn't do any type of restoration service because he would have told me about it. And that's not something that Eric, the Rogue Trader, actually does. So so it's not something that I caught. It must be very faint. I'll have to go see if there's any more detailed notes because I'm not seeing it here. But that's why the purple label, because there's a small amount of color touch up somewhere here on the cover. But I don't care. I'm happy. I got a 6.0. Definitely a better grade than what I bought it at. It presents very nicely. That's one of the better issue #2s as far as presenting that I've seen for a while. Happy to have that in my PC. Daredevil #2, y'all. Bullseye Bob is happy. Very happy. Woo! Very cool. So I just want to show it off again. I got Daredevil #2, y'all. Just want to make sure y'all see that. You see that? All right. So, you guys, very happy. All right, let's see who else is inside the chat. Trade Paper Dad says 9.8. I wish. There we go. Nick says, man, I just filmed my unboxing yesterday. Video coming Sunday. Good luck. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll have to go check out your unboxing there, Nick. Very cool. John Thomas is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? And we got Ricky Spanish. He's talking to somebody. Let's see. Yes, Hammerhead is here. Nice. Thank you very much. Come on, 6+. I wish it would have been nice if it was a 6+, but I'm very happy with the 6. Let's see. Sam says, nice looking copy. Travis is talking to Headless Hammerhead. You guys, I forget how much people talk to each other inside the chat. William Smallwood is here. How you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us tonight. Sam, thank you very much for the congrats. There we go. We got all the congratulations coming in. Thank you guys very much. And let's see here. Always great to see my excitement. Yeah, I do get a little excited. Then we got Nova69. How's it going, my friend? Always good to see you. Let's see. Ricky says, yeah, Sam, cool show with the big homie Harm. I have not watched that live stream yet. I will definitely be doing that, Sam. I just haven't. It's been a crazy week with work, so I'll definitely be getting to that. Let's see. Sleepy Reader. How you doing, Damien? Good to see you, my friend. We got almost all the Portland Comics crew here. That's awesome. Let's see. Headless Hammer says, "Nice, Eric. I just got my order back from you a couple of minutes ago. You do amazing work." Also, that's awesome. Headless Hammerhead is using Eric's service. Again, if you have not checked out his website, go check it out. It is theroguetraderutah.com. Just incidentally, on Sunday, this Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to have a comic book chit chat. And I'm going to sit down with Eric, and we're going to talk comics. We're going to talk variants. We're going to talk about his service. We're talking about his YouTube channel and various things. So join us on Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a fun talk, guys. Let's see here. We got Booty McNasty says, "Nice. Congrats, Bob." Thank you very much, my friend. Eddie Juarez is here. When we get another Bob Chalupa party? I don't know. If Bueller has to buy any more chalupas, I think he's going to get mad because he doesn't like opening up his pocketbook. You guys know how he is. All right. Rogue Trader says, "Thank you, Headless Hammer. Those were awesome books." So it sounds like Headless Hammerhead got some good results back. I've already set a reminder for that show. Thank you. It'd be awesome to have you there, Travis. We got Terry Vaughn in the chat. How's it going? "Hey, Bob, congrats. I love your videos. You and Bueller are fun to watch on the coffee show." Yeah, we have a good time. Definitely join us this Monday, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be talking about your comic book pet peeves. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be going over there on Saturday morning. We'll be filming that. And then you guys can join us on Monday in the chat live. Hi, Aaliyah Comic Bro. Always good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining tonight. We got Miguel Pohl. How's it going, my friend? John Thomas said he might break another tooth. Yeah, you got to watch out. Some of them chalupas, man. Depends on where you buy them from. If you get them from Robbie State in Alabama, it may break your tooth. Sam says you should see Bueller during lunch on Wednesdays. Oh, I bet. So very cool. So as you guys heard or you saw, Daredevil #2, I got a 6.0. Very happy about that. And so let's go ahead and get into our second book. And so this one, of course, like I said, is the Flash #175. Truthfully, if they didn't ding me on the subscription crease, this book was easily an 8.0 to a 9.0. I think Eric would agree with me on that. It presented very well. The issue here is how much they're going to ding me for the subscription crease on the cover. It was very light, and I know that Eric did a cleaning on it, so he did as much as he could with it. But here we go. So let's see what we got. And there it is, Flash #175. And you guys can see that, but it is a really nice cover. You can barely get it straight. You can barely see the subscription crease down the middle. Matter of fact, from here, you can't even see it at all. And it is one of the better copies of Flash 175 that I have seen in a very long time. And so, again, let's see what they gave me. And to tell you the truth, guys, whatever the grade is on this, I am happy with it. This is going to look so nice on my wall. And this is going to be in my PC. So it doesn't have to be a 9.8 for me. But like I said, because of how very well it presented, I could very well get a good grade with this. So let's see. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam. Oh, they gave me a 5.5. All right. Well, not the 8.0 that I thought it should be. But they probably dinged me because of the subscription crease. Let's see if there's any grader notes on here. Let's see. Nope. Just says white to off-white. We'll pull up the grader notes from CGC and we'll see what they say. But hey, you guys, look at that. I mean, it's kind of hard here with the light glare, but there was like hardly anything as far as spine ticks on this. There was one very small one, and Eric and I talked about it when he went to go for the pressing. It was the type of spine tick that when you press it, it could have pressed out, and I think he did about as best as he could with it. So I wasn't worried about that. The only worry was the down the middle of the book, there was a subscription spine crease, and matter of fact, you can't even see it on the back. You can see the crease itself, which, because it's so hard in there for years, I mean, that can't press out. But you can see it wasn't color breaking, and but they must have found color. Yeah, you can see just very faintly there's color break, but I mean, not so much to where it's noticeable at all. So, like I said, it could have gone either way. I'm very happy. Flash versus Superman races, one of my favorite tropes in comics. You get Hulk versus the Thing. You get and from Marvel Comics, that's another one of my favorites. You get Superman versus Flash in the races inside of DC Comics. I love those matchups like that. And so I'm very happy with this. It's going to look very nice on my wall. You can see kind of in the glare, you can kind of see the crease still in the middle. But like I said, not color breaking, even though it is. I mean, but it's very light, very faint. So, but it's okay. 5.5, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Eric, you did an amazing job. And, but man, two books, two Silver Age books that I'm very happy with getting tonight, both going into my PC. And, man, so let's check it out. Let's go to CGC really quick and see what they say about Flash 175. I've already got the website up. Let's go into my submissions. View status. I got to go through all of my past submissions here. Okay, here it is. Okay, so Flash 175, DC Comics, December of 1967. Here's the greater notes. So it says, there it is, light subscription crease. Whole book does break color, very light creasing to cover. And then they did see that very light spine tick. It says there's a very light spine stress line that does have a color break. So, but I tell you what, I'm very happy with it. Again, sometimes when you get a 5.5, it doesn't really present well. And this one presents fantastically. So I am happy. Very cool. Let's see who else is in the chat here tonight. Looks like we got some more people who have joined. Let's see. Yep. So I'm just going to start here. Let's see. We got Hamburger Basket. He's there. Thank you very much for joining. And then let's see. Rogue Trader says, I ain't gonna lie, the purple label is kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I like the look of it, but I wasn't expecting it, nor do I think you were. That's something that I'd definitely like to talk about on the show on Sunday, and because it definitely was a surprise. I was not expecting to get a purple label at all. And then Eric, you definitely said it was a beauty. That's for sure. Nick said, come on, 8+. It would have been nice if that would have been the case. In any case, it's still one of the best looking copies that I've seen in a very long time. Yeah, it was a pretty book, that's for sure. Sam says, looks clean. Yeah, John Thomas. Ricky says, the subscription crease gives it character. I agree. The only reason why I mention it is because I know at one time CGC didn't ding you too much on it, or because it's a known defect on a lot of books. I didn't think they dinged you that hard on it, but I think over time they've let go of that, and they do grade you on it. So Rogue Trader says, not too shabby for the crease, that's for sure. Hey, look here, we got Jen. Comics will break your heart. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see. TM Nerdy says, hey, everybody's saying hi to Jennifer. Nick says, man, looks clean from here. Yeah, it really is a clean copy. And then we got Big Harm. Herminio my hermano. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining tonight. And of course, as always, Station. Let's see. We got. What's the page quality? I think if you mean the white to off-white, that's what it was. So it wasn't white pages, white to off-white. Steve B Comics is here. How you doing? Let's see, we just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Page color on that flash. Yep, white to off-white is what it said. And let's see. People are asking questions of each other. I love the interaction in the chat. Bravo Delta says, I don't know if you're talking about me, but if you're talking about me, thank you very much. And thank you for joining, my friend. And thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I think I did very well, especially since these are going into my PC. Matt, the boy you at 7, how's it going, my friend? Always good to see. Always good to see you. Matt, I got a 6.0 on that Daredevil 2, my friend. Very happy with that. Very happy. My good friend Fable, how's it going? Station, my friend. And then, all right. So, like I said, you guys, definitely join us on Sunday. I'm going to have Eric from the Rogue Trader. He's going to be joining me, and we're just going to talk about his service. We'll talk about some of the books that he's pressed for me, some of the issues that came up on those books, and he kind of talk about what he does, talk about his website, and it's just going to be a cool time. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Definitely join us for that. And, of course, Monday, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, join me and Bueller, or Bueller and I, however you want to say it. We're going to be drinking coffee and talking comics and talking about our comic book pet peeves, which I'm really excited about. And so I just want to say before I end this, I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me in this last week. I know Bueller was kind and didn't mention what was going on with me. He just mentioned that I had an emergency. I'm okay. I'm doing all right. But I did have a very good friend of mine pass away, high school friend. We had been brothers for years, and it really rocked me. And so I definitely was feeling it and going through it. And there was some family dynamics involved, and it just kind of knocked me down for the last week and a half. And so I've been dealing with that. But I really want to thank you guys so much for all the support. And you guys are great. I'm not surprised by it anymore. I'm actually very moved by how much love and support you guys pour out. You guys, when I'm not there, you guys reach out and say, "Hey, Bob, what's going on with you?" And that's awesome. That just shows you what type of community we have. And I appreciate you guys very much, and I'm very honored to be a part of this community. But yeah, that was what was going on with me. So I'm still going through that. But I am, kind of getting back into the swing of things here. This was an incredibly hard week at work. I'm so glad that it's Friday. And I'm looking forward to this weekend and maybe doing some comic reviews. We'll see. I definitely am backed up on reading my comics. And so I'm definitely going to be getting into all of last week's comics, all of this week's comics. Thank God it was a light week this week, but I definitely have some reading to do. And then last night was kind of one of those nights where I just took the night off, binge watched all 4 hours of the Justice League. I'm sure Bueller and I will be talking about that on Monday. I got so many things to say about that. And then, of course, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You guys, I'm telling you, we got some great stuff. We have some great stuff that's coming out that has already been out. And we have, in this next season that's going to be awesome as far as media goes. But I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you've given me. You guys are awesome, and a big hearty station to everybody. I thank you guys. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this unboxing. I'm very happy with what I got tonight. You guys are all awesome. And check out the stuff that's going on this weekend because we're kind of back in the swing of things a little bit. And so I'm very happy that those things are going on. I got some videos I need to catch up on and watch. I know that Travis has got a video coming up. I forget the guy who's interviewing Travis, so I definitely want to watch that. I definitely want to watch Herm's video as he interviews Sam from Sam's Tangled Web. And so I'll definitely be watching that. And there's a lot of good stuff. I know the Comics Talk is on tonight, so I'll definitely be watching and supporting that. Definitely the Robert Galvin, he has his show this weekend. There's so many good shows, but I'll be checking y'all out. And but anyway, thank you guys very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody, to the channel. Really appreciate you guys. And as always, remember to support your local comic shop and Excelsior. Y'all take care. Thanks for joining tonight.